Everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man of this so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Let's go, Quinny.
Come on with it.
Girl.
Come on with it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who's the favorite
Let's go.
team? Who's the favorite team?
Washington. Washington.
Cowboys.
Come on, Quinny. Tell them who it really is. Come on home.
Gotta let them
Come
know.
on
Gotta
home.
let them know, baby. Gotta let them know.
Let's go.
Man,
Let's go.
No, we're here, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all to get up in here. We are here. We are here. I know what y'all been waiting for. And you don't gotta wait no longer.
No.
You don't gotta wait no longer.
Back to defend our NFC Championship appearance.
We in the building.
Let's go.
Man, Sean, don't even start your mess already, man.
Do we need to talk about the last time we talked when Washington was in the NFC Championship? Woo!
That was so
Feels
long
good.
ago, Sean.
Feels good. It feels good. It feels good.
So long ago, ladies and gentlemen. So long ago. I got to make sure this is streaming on my Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
I got to let the people know. Get in here, ladies and gentlemen. Get up in here.
Let them know.
Go. I got to make sure y'all know because Sean be tripping.
I'm ready. What are we talking about? I'm ready.
No, you
New season?
All right.
New season?
All right.
Come on with it. Let's go.
Hey, you ain't even got to worry, my brother. You ain't even got to worry. I'm coming for you tonight because you on your high horse from last year.
Been waiting.
You on your high horse.
What a great year that was.
Yeah, you see Uncle Sean? All right, I'm on my show. You gotta go inside, okay? Say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
Bye. It's all right. I know you were attracted to the W because it means win. Washington.
That's not even
win.
the top letter in the alphabet, man.
Let's go. It's the only one that matters, baby. It's the only one that matters.
Here you go. Let me tag everybody. Let me get everybody in here.
Oh, get him in. Get
everybody in here because you know I gotta humble this man.
What was she saying? She was saying hail to the Commanders?
No, that's not.
I got a song for you. Quinny, I got a song for you.
No. Oh no. Let's
go.
None of those bad songs, Sean.
Come on with it.
None of those bad songs, man.
I'm ready.
Let me hit up J Red just in case you start to get petty.
Oh yeah. Oh, get him in there. Get him in here. He can hear about it too.
Look, you already know I gotta call the Dallas fans, baby.
Get him out the woodworks.
In here, y'all. We gotta do.
They ain't ready.
You see, he's all bold and everything.
Oh yeah. We riding high. Okay. Come on. There's only one player I fear, and he's no longer in the NFC East.
Oh, here you go.
He's now in Green Bay.
Okay. All right. Look, we got to get in this thing. I know I'm tagging everybody, but we got to go ahead and start because it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yeah.
The greatest show in Northern Virginia. If you haven't heard, now you heard that we here, baby. The duo is here. The duo is here. Man.
We're back.
I'm excited to see you, baby.
What up, girl? How you doing? That's what I want to know. How you been?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right, man.
Come on with it.
Welcome everybody back. We hope that you guys are tuning in online. I know we're a little late, but don't worry. We're going to be here. We want to talk to y'all. We can wait for you. You get in here and talk to us, man. But we're going to have a fantastic show tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. 2 weeks into the season. Want to apologize for last week. Working a lot. I slept in. And by the time I woke up, I got a text message like, "Are you good?" And that was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, "What just happened?" I've been working my butt off again.
Getting old, man. He getting old.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Wrong with that, man. All right, we got to kick this thing off. Sean, let's do this. What we got?
Let's go. Look, hey, 2 weeks into the NFL, obviously we've seen these games. Some of us, actually, both of us are 1-1, so that's pretty cool. Some of us looked a lot better against the same team that another one played, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But look, first and foremost, there's 2 Monday night games on tonight. The first game is the Texans and the Buccaneers, and the second game is the Chargers and the Raiders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Nene, let's go to that first game. Who you got? Tampa and the Texans.
All right, Tampa and the Texans. I am thinking Tampa is going to take this one. I know CJ Stroud and the team is looking kind of shaky right now, but I think that the Buccaneers got something special. So I'm going to go with the Buccaneers taking this one. And I feel like it's going to be kind of like a close game. So I'm going to say 17-21.
Okay. Oh, I like that. You know what? I'm going to go with you, man. I look at Tampa Bay. Baker, he's having a resurgence now. He's been in Tampa. I mean, we know about all the wide receivers from Evans and Godwin and Abuka and, McMillan. They got a whole bunch of wide receivers out there. So, yeah, I got to go with them, too. For me, I need to see C.J. Stroud. I mean, we all know what he had in his first year. He had the slump, if you want to call him that, last year. They still made the playoffs. I need to resurgence this year, so I need to see something from him. So I'm holding out for the Texans.
They got the weapons.
That's what I'm saying. So year 3, I need to see something. So that's what I want to see. But I got Tampa.
I understand it. All right, for game 2, what you got?
All right, Chargers at the Raiders. Obviously, we know the Chargers got the dub over the Chiefs. Although the Chiefs lost again yesterday, so I don't know how good the Chiefs are this year. Maybe that tight end is focused on a wedding, but we're going to get into that later. Against the come on. Hey, come on. He ain't, look, even his player said he ain't focused. I'm going to leave it alone. But, yo, with the Raiders, obviously, Geno's over there. Carroll. I'm gonna go Raiders. I like the running back Ashton Jeanty. I know that's your pop squad. I feel good about the Raiders right now and what they got with Geno over there. So I'm gonna stick with that. What you think?
Let's go. You know I'm calling the Raiders for this one.
Come on.
They're cooking. I think Geno is doing a good job. Ashton Jeanty is showing why he is the man. I'm excited about the team. Myers. I think they're gonna do some work this week. So yes, I'm calling the Raiders to win this, even though I know it will be close, 24-21.
Ooh, I like that. I'm going a little. I think the Raiders might show up a little bit. I got 27-10. I got the Raiders showing up and making the Chargers who they normally have been. Yeah, let's see what the Raiders got.
For all of our sake.
Yeah. Yo, but like we alluded to, it is week 2 in the NFL. These are the last 2 games. We've seen a bunch of games over the weekend. Unfortunately, that started off on Thursday nights, where Jerry Jones decided he wants to trade a player away just to sabotage Washington again, take our thunder. Micah Parsons, we'll talk about this later, now a Green Bay Packer. You see my partner, but I'm not going to give it to you to talk about right now. I'm going to go into that game because Janae, you know how I am when I come on the show. I'm hyped. I'm all big and bad. I came into that game Thursday night like that. I was like, we got JD5. We got Austin Eckler. We got Debo. What you gonna do, Green Bay?
Ooh, Sean.
Mike Parsons said, a word? We were running for our lives. Yeah. That defense is the truth. Yeah. And it's seldom that one player comes in and totally changes the whole game.
But they don't even need him. Like you see, he was on the bike. He came in third down. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
come on, Micah. I mean, dang, man, you just showing off what he did for us. I'm not even gonna lie, he did it for us. Um, I'm very sad about the situation because Lord knows I did not want them to get Micah Parsons, but it is what it is at this point. There's nothing I can do about it. He is a Green Bay Packer, and he sure looked good against your Washington team. Um,
Terrible.
I mean, Green Bay's a little scary, Sean.
Yeah. After what they did against Detroit in week 1 and then did that to us. And look, the score is a 9-point game, 27-18, but it wasn't that close. We
Yeah,
scored late in that ball game. That defense played legit. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, that offense came together. Um, the Packers, I don't want to get ahead of myself,
I know,
but the
I know.
Packers they look really good.
I'm a little upset about it. They look really good, offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball. Running game going. I mean,
Mm,
the team it looks really good. Now, what does that say about Washington, right? Like we were
yeah.
thinking that Washington was on the trajectory. Now there are realistic fans out here, and I will be proud to say that my brother is a realistic fan. My neighbor, love him. He's a realistic fan. He loves
Yeah.
Washington, but he doesn't get his hopes up because he knows it's year to year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this second year, right, where we had that CJ Stroud's conversation, what you kind of thinking about the Jaden Daniels situation? Is this a slump year?
You know how I am. You know I always call it straight. And in the beginning of the season, I said
Always.
10-7. I said we can get 10 wins, but I especially after that game and shout out to the Packers. They got a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
defense, so they were able to neutralize Jaden and play zone and force him to kind of scramble out and then just spy him. But I think we're going to struggle this year. And now, obviously, you got Austin Eckler, who tore his Achilles. He's out. And then you got Dietrich Wise on defense, and one of the pieces that we brought in,
Yep.
more of a role player, but he already showed out in that first week, and
100%.
he was a team guy. You saw when he got hurt, everybody on the field all on team came over to him. So
Yeah.
honestly, the only thing that I was really concerned with we upgraded on our starters, offense,
Yeah.
defense. The only thing I was concerned with was our depth.
Yeah.
And with
100%.
these injuries, and maybe we'll see what happens to Jaden. Um, I don't like those backups. Mariota, no. Uh, I mean, who
I
do we?
mean, Mariota did
Rodriguez,
all right
McNichols.
last year when he had to come in. So
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cooper Rush did all right when he came in for y'all before too. So Mariota ain't it. Trust me, he ain't it. All
okay, I
right.
got you. I got you. I got you.
But look, we've already seen these injury bugs rear their ugly head early. So
Yep.
thankfully it happened early. Well, no, not thankfully, because both of those guys are out for the season, so it doesn't matter when it happened.
That's true.
Um, our depth is going to be tested. I think we
Yeah.
just picked up Chase Edmonds on our practice squad, so that's
Yep.
another running back. But
True.
it's going to be challenged because I don't know if you've seen, but Terry don't look like himself.
No,
Terry
you're
looked
right.
like maybe he sat out all training camp. Hmm. I don't know where I got that from, but
Man,
hmm.
man, you
So
calling
I
him
see
out,
slump.
Sean? You calling him
I'm
out?
telling you, I'm
But
calling him out.
that is a true thing. CeeDee Lamb didn't click at the beginning of last year with Dak
Mm-hmm.
Prescott. You sit out all off season, and then it looks crazy when you get in. But this is the game that they play, and the owners are willing to just settle and pay them and keep it moving. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
Talk about your boy. So, oh yeah, for me, 10-7. I don't necessarily see slump, but I see teams have kind of figured him out a little bit more. So they're scheming against him. They're putting zones instead of doing man to man, so they'll turn their back and he can run. They're actually spying Jaden. So it's going to be a little bumpier this season with our schedule. I mean, we got you guys twice, we got the Eagles twice, the Chiefs. So it's going to be interesting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. What you think about your boys that barely got the W? Barely.
Oh wow, we got the barely in there. Well, yes,
Barely.
I was not. I was very surprised about the outcome of the game. I knew we were going to win, but if you would have told me before the game that was the game, that
Yeah.
game was insane. It was back and forth all game. Penalties out the yin yang for both teams. Man, and it came down to the wire. And thank God for a kicker that all we got to do is get it to the star, baby.
Jeez.
If we can't score, let's just get it to the star. He can
Good.
score at the star. It is now proven. Pay that man, Jerry.
Yes.
Slack with this guy.
Right. You got money now.
We don't even have to do much work if we can get to half field and just kick the ball. But
didn't he kick like a 64-yarder?
64 yards. And with lots of room to spare. 64 yards, lots of room to spare. Man, Sean. And then that was to go into overtime and then turn around and win the game with us with a kick. Shout out to Aubrey. A win is a win. I am not going to. We have justified, and that's what I don't like, Sean, because people will say, "Oh, well, you barely got by." There are so many games, right? No, not even just you. There are so many games where it's like that, right?
Yeah,
the team is
absolutely
better. They play to their opponent, and it's a close game, but they get the win. How many times did Kansas City Chiefs do that? Play a bad game for the majority of the part. We were all talking about, dang, but they're undefeated. They keep going all these way, and they're barely doing anything. Okay, I'll take a W. It is better for us to learn off the W. And our defense is not great. I'm not going to lie about it. Our defense isn't good. But if you got a high-powered offense that can keep up, and let's not forget, we just played it and took it to the Eagles like a 2 drops. I'll give a CD out, one of them, but 2 drops in a row. We're talking about a whole situation where it could be 1-1 for all of us, or 2-0 for us right now. So,
very true.
And it's early, Sean. It's early, right? We're in the week 2. Sean was teasing me earlier because he was basically saying the Giants ain't good, but before the season started, I watched ESPN. Nobody was they were basically saying that this defense was going to be a top tier defense.
I said it too.
Week 2. So now all of a sudden they slop and they don't do a good job. We slop. We've already said that we weren't good. Honestly, we weren't good with Micah Parsons. We got sacks here and there, but we still had a bottom 8 defense. It's not like we were top 5, Sean. We're just not good. We're not good at defense. I mean, it is what it is. We got creamed by all the top tier teams last year, except Washington. I would like to put that in perspective. But we got creamed by Green Bay. We got creamed by San Francisco. We got creamed by the Eagles. They dusted us 47-10.
Oh, yeah.
We made progress this year. We stuck it to Eagles, even though they pulled it off with a win. And I don't care. As long as you got grit to keep it in, there's so many times that the Giants could have pulled away with this game, right?
Very true. Very true.
Whether they had all the penalties and they did it to themselves, I don't care. There's been times where I've watched my team crumble and not do anything after a certain point. Dak stayed in it. The offense started clicking. I don't care. I think our defense is good. I'm also thinking a 10-7 season, Sean. I think we're going to be way better than what the world thought, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, you guys are going to suck. And now you got to get rid of Micah Parsons. But, I mean, dang, for the last 2 games, it's not like y'all ain't been looking. We did pretty good. Right. Dak Prescott playing good like the MVP season he had. These games are not on Dak. Dak is throwing darts. So I'm giving to him. I just think, that game, it definitely wasn't what I thought. But if you can get into a situation now in 2 weeks that I've seen, if we can get into a situation with all the teams, Washington, Detroit, if we can keep it at offensive game, if Dak knows how to come out, score, let's get the W, let's get the touchdown. We got a kicker that can kick from half field. I am not scared. The Green Bay is what everybody needs to be scared of, but I'm not scared though of the season the way it looks. I don't think that we're by far the worst. So
no. Oh no. You guys can still play, and that's the thing. When you have a healthy Dak, like you said, 2 years ago he was in the MVP race. I mean, his numbers rivaled anybody's in the league, so he can do it. But I think more importantly, what this also does after week 2, we beat them we beat the Giants in week 1. You beat the Giants in week 2. Giants are now 0-2 in the division. So regardless of what they do outside of the division, this is not a good start. And then you got a game against both of us, one more game against either of us, and then you got 2 against Philly. And we know Philly's going to put that work in on you. So
100%.
That's something they need to look into. Nay, nay. A lot of other games. What other games did you catch this weekend?
So the game that I thought was a disappointment was golly, who played last night?
Oh, who played?
It was a horrible game. It was hard to
Atlanta,
watch.
Atlanta, Minnesota.
Yeah, that was hard to
Like
watch. That was a
nine to
field goal
six for a
game.
while.
I
Yeah.
know that was a field goal game. But in my opinion, uh, JJ McCarthy, Sean, I think right about now they're regretting their decision of not paying Sam Darnold, right? Honestly, because I didn't even see how you do it, Sean. We've seen it so many times. I mean, he's a rookie, so it's not like JJ didn't have time, right? Jordan Love sat. There's quarterbacks that sit. I think that it would have done JJ some justice if you don't just throw him in there. I mean, come on. They got to the playoffs. They had a fantastic season. What, they went 13-3?
Mm-hmm. They
So come
they
on
looked
now,
real
like
good.
they were really good last year. For them to be undefeated for like a 10-game span. I mean,
Yeah, they
come
were.
on. I don't see how you do that. What's good, Anthony? What's good, my man? But yes, I don't see how you do that. I have
Yeah.
no idea how. In Atlanta, they last night they just kept sticking it to them. Their defense looks much better. I mean, Anthony, I know you can agree. The defense looks good. Michael Penix looks like a beast. Like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
like they look good. They just weren't scoring in the red zone, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
weren't they weren't scoring in the red zone. It's just it is what it is. But in my opinion, Atlanta did what it needed to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, and to get that dub, and I had to get on Handy last week because they lost by a missed field goal late in the
Yep.
game to the team that won the division last year, Tampa
Yep.
Bay, a team that we see is playing good. So they were close in that one. So I knew they had it in them. But I agree with you on McCarthy. And now with the injury, whatever, they're gonna have to look elsewhere at QB.
Yep.
But look, Atlanta, I think that was. I don't know. I want to say that was more on Atlanta's defense and how well Atlanta's defense played. But to your
Yep.
point about JJ, it's really something that I'm like, do we need to really pump our brakes on this kid? Because it's
It's
gonna be
looking that
interesting.
way, Sean, because at the end of the day, I'm not quite understanding what's different. You know what I'm saying? They have the same offensive squad. Their defense is still their defense. I just don't understand why it's not clicking like it did for
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. But Atlanta's doing their thing. I mean,
Yeah.
Atlanta actually is looking like they're coming to play.
Mm-hmm. Kate's here defending her boy. His offensive
Uh,
line was terrible. But look, and we also got to look at it this way.
it was
This is
Kate.
Yeah, we also got to look at it this way. This is only game 2 of his NFL career. He was out all year last year, so
Yeah,
he still probably has that rookie thing. And
yeah,
if you look
100%.
back, at the first game when they played against the Bears, he didn't. He
Yes,
only played one good quarter. He played
yes.
that fourth quarter and he was great. But
Shout out to the new kicker, man. Anthony
yeah,
said we have a new kicker. You are right. That you
yep.
got rid of what was it? That was his name, something with
Young,
Yo.
young Wei, Koo, or young
Yeah,
Who.
cool. There it is. He gone. Carson Wentz is the next man up. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know, Kate,
oh,
but look, it's
oh! I'm
something
sorry,
happening.
Kate.
It's something
Hey,
happening.
Kate, you had a former commander, former North Carolina Tar Heel, and Sam Howell. Should have
She
just
didn't
kept
want.
him.
She didn't want him. She didn't
They
want
should
him.
have kept him. He beat Dallas. I think he beat Dallas. Didn't he? I don't know if he did.
Didn't
I don't
we
know.
score 50 something points on him in that game
No,
when we
no, no,
scored
no, no,
50
no.
on
That was the year
them?
before. That was the year before. I don't
Was
want to
that
hear that.
Sam Howell? That was Sam
No, that
Howell,
wasn't
right?
Sam Howell. He wasn't in that one. Listen, we
Oh,
got comments.
please.
Ben Cornette's in the comments saying just stopping by. The Bucks are playing right now. Shout out to Ben.
Let's go,
Your boy
Ben.
BG. BG said, "Cry on, Janae. Cry on."
Ain't no reason for me to cry, baby. My team won this week. Did yours?
Up. Hey. We got time.
Oh,
Like he
my
said
bad,
it.
my
His,
bad, my
his
bad.
next comment, we
My
still got
bad, my
time to
bad.
fix things, but it won't come easy. Absolutely. Yo, we'll be the backup this weekend. We'll be back up to. We'll be back up this weekend. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna look.
We'll
We're
see.
gonna see. We're gonna
We
see.
will
But
see.
at the end of the day, yeah, that was the game that I'm just like, oh man, it's hard to watch on a Sunday night, man. I wish our game was at nighttime because the game was just so good at 1 o'clock. That was a fun game to watch, even though my heart
Exactly.
dropped 20 times.
I was about to say, yeah, it was hard to watch for you, but I'm guaranteed it was still a solid game to watch when you got the dub. For me, speaking of Minnesota in that division, I think there was the biggest question for us this week was who are the Detroit Lions? In that first week, we saw what Green Bay did to them.
Oh yeah.
And this week, they got their revenge and they took it
points,
to
Sean.
52. 52. So first, I'm going to say this: they look like that team that was in the divisional playoffs. That team that went to the championship the year before. That team that we all fear. Right. Amon-Ra had 3 touchdowns.
Does that say that the Lions are that good or the Bears are not what we thought they're going to be?
So I just had a whole conversation about this.
I thought the Bears
was too.
had enough weapons.
I was too.
That they could actually, but in the last 2 weeks that I'm looking at, I don't know. So does it say that the Lions were that good or the Bears are just that bad?
Honestly, with this one, I think we got to go to the Packers. Because I think it shows what we saw yesterday and how many points the Lions put up is that the Packers are that good for holding the Lions to 11.
Isn't the Lions coach the Bears head coach or the Bears head coach?
Yeah, the Bears head coach is the Lions' former offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson.
I think they took Ben Johnson out because it was more motivation to be like, you left us. We was gonna pay you, Ben.
Oh, they was calling him out. Those fans they had some expletives for Ben. They were not thrilled at him, and they put it on him. Hey, look, this is the NFL, so we know all these teams are professional. But one team looked like a playoff team, and I'm sorry to all my Chicago fans, but the other team looked like they might need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
It's too early. I know it's just week 2, but 52 on y'all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got you, Sean. I feel you. If we're going to stay there, there's another team that played really well in week 1. And this week, I don't know what the heck happened. The Steelers, Aaron Rodgers looked like that bad man last week. This week, Sam Darnold cooked them grits, baby. He did what he needed to do, 31-17. Sean, what you thinking about that?
It's a tale of 2 weeks. Now, mind you, Aaron Rodgers played the Jets in week 1, but the Jets look good. They had the old DC Aaron Glenn from the Lions.
They did.
So the Jets play good. Justin Fields played good, but Rodgers looked like the Rodgers of old in that first game.
Oh yeah.
This one, not so much. I don't. Seattle's defense. Yeah, is Seattle's defense that good? I don't know. This one shocked me. I was expecting, because even after that first week, I was like, I might need a quarterback on the bench. So I went and picked up Rodgers thinking, okay, he can do it. Nope. He's right back in free agency.
It was rough.
Not doing it.
It was rough.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect from them this year.
Me either.
Honestly.
Same page. We're on the same page. I have no idea. But there was another game, Sean. The Patriots and the Dolphins woke up from life, Sean. The Dolphins actually looked like they could possibly win this game.
They still got the L. Okay? They can still hold those L's.
When's the last time that you've seen the Dolphins look that decent? Tyreek Hill had decent points this week.
Yeah, and Tyreek might have some things hanging over his head in that first week because he looked rough in that first week. But yeah, kudos to them get 27, but still, you starting 0-2 on a team that a lot of us thought was a playoff team. You know what I mean?
Very true.
And I don't know if it's Tua. I don't know if it's Tyreek. Maybe they aren't meshing. I don't know. But shout out to New England getting that dub. Drake May at the quarterback, Vrabel at the head coach. I mean, honestly, I always felt like if Drake was able to get a head coach that is potentially defensive minded, who can help him with his defense and put a couple weapons around him on that offense, Drake could be a legit quarterback. I saw it in college. I believe it could happen. So it makes me smile to see how well he's doing. And it's not world beater numbers. I mean, they're somewhat pedestrian, but at the same time, he's playing well. He's
doing better. He's doing good.
It's
You
what they
can't ask
needed.
for
They got
more.
it. No, you can't. You can't. Now, on the flip side, 0-2 didn't look good in week one for Miami. Looked a little better in this
little
one.
better.
Um,
Still not a
do we
contender.
need to? I'm about to say. I know it's 2 more weeks till we put you guys on Mission Impossible, but should we?
It's time. It's about that time.
Yeah, they didn't look great, and look, speaking of the team they lost to in the first week, the Indianapolis Colts are 2-0.
2-0, Sean, with Danny Dimes. Just when you were able to count Danny Dimes out, goes to a new team, and they're now 2-0, starting off where nobody thought the Colts was going to be nothing. They surprised us by naming Danny Dimes the freaking quarterback, and not
Yeah,
only that, they're winning.
I shout out to Jonathan Taylor, the running back, balling, and defense is solid. And this game was 1 point ball game, 29-28.
Yep.
One late, but at the same time, you want to look at I didn't expect anything from the
No,
Colts this year.
not at all.
Not even no. I wasn't shy about that. I was kind of like, if the Colts go 9-8, 8-9, I would have been fine. I would have been
Very
like,
true.
okay, I could see that. But I mean, the way that they've been playing these last couple weeks, I mean, we got to give them their praise right now. I mean,
Gotta give it to
they
him. Come
calling
on,
out.
Danny Dimes. Come on.
It's still early, but the fact Danny Dimes out there doing something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But Sean, not as shocked as
come
what
on.
I saw from the San Francisco 49ers
Mm.
with Mac Jones. Who?
Yo,
Mac
what?
Jones.
Mac Jones. What?
279 yards with 3 tutties. Mac Jones came to play.
Mm.
Just when he was counted out, Sean, didn't they just scrap the boy?
Come on, man. I I thought he was as good as gone in the league. I thought there was nothing left for him in the league. And then we get this. Now, mind you, let's add context. They are playing the Saints, and the Saints are a dumpster fire. I mean,
Yes, 100%.
Nicole, no disrespect, but this is a team that's in rebuilding mode. Obviously, they got rid of Lattimore last year. I feel for him because our buddy Jim Jones is a huge Saints fan, and he was like, "We got worked by Mac Jones? What? Who?" Oh God! And so that's where I'm kind of looking at this game. Like, now San Francisco's 2-0.
Yeah.
But was it because the Saints were this bad, or I mean, Mac Jones 279, Christian McCaffrey had some yards. They didn't have over 100 yards on the ground, but
yeah, that's true.
They look good. They look good doing it. So
they did look good.
As long as you get a win, what do we always say? A win is a win.
A win is a win. Anybody would take a W and work on it than have an L and work on it. So, but
even the Cowboys,
what it is. But Sean, that was a great recap for this week. I mean, this was a great week of football. I'm just excited football is back.
There's nothing like just being able to sit in front of that TV and just check those games out and watch. And I got a couple, I always got my little tablet. I got my phone, so I'm hitting one here, unless my Washington is on. Then it's big screen.
Then it's one focus.
Me. There's one focus, singular. So look, but speaking of that, my guys, we got hit. We got hit by the injury bug this week, and the injury bug whooped up on us this week. Number one starting running back Austin Eckler tore his Achilles and will be out for the remainder of the season. That one hurts. That one hurts because, as we all know, Brian Robinson, who we had drafted from Alabama, we traded him to San Francisco, so he's no longer there.
Yep.
We got a 7th round pick, a rookie running back, Corey Crossy Merritt, who he's good. He's got some explosive, but he's still a rookie. We got McNichols and Rodriguez, younger, guys that have. Rodriguez is a little younger. McNichols been around. I don't know if we got a sustainable run game, Janae. I ain't gonna lie, and this is a
But didn't y'all
huge
put it
blow
all
for us.
on the new kid, the rookie?
I mean, but can he sustain it though?
You gave up Robinson for this rookie.
I was not for
I
that
don't
move.
want to hear no
Let me just
excuses.
say that I was not for, and all the Washington fans came at me. They were
I
like,
know
"He
you
ain't got
weren't.
no
I
explosive.
know
He
you
ain't
weren't.
quick." I was not for that. I wanted to keep him
I
here just
couldn't
because
believe it.
Janae.
That
Well,
was
we don't
the
have any
talk.
backup, but right. But we don't have the problem I had is it's not that I'm saying he was the greatest running back, but the problem I had is who do you have that you can replace? Well, one thing we knew, Eckler is not a running back in between the tackles. He's somebody that get him out in space. So
Yep,
we needed a
100%.
bruiser. A lot of people were like, it's gonna be this guy, it's gonna be that guy. It hasn't been. And if we don't have a running game,
Yeah.
Jaden kind of has that hero mentality sometimes. One
Yep.
read, two, okay, I gotta run. I gotta run. And as we saw, he was another one
So am I
sprained the
wrong?
knee.
Because people were asking me at work about, they didn't know Jalen was hurt, and I was like, you know what? I think he got hurt on that slide. It
Yeah,
was a weird looking slide that he did when he tried to get down, and I was like, oh, that looked a little funky, but I didn't know he was hurt from that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It looked somewhat reminiscent to the RG3. Like when he went down, his leg kind of went up and got hit. His knee got hit. I was
Yeah,
kind of sitting there like,
it just
and you could
looked
see
weird.
him. He got up gimpy after it, but he kept playing. So you were
Because
like,
when he went to
okay,
go slide, it wasn't really it wasn't a complete slide. It just looked
no,
funny.
yeah. And so right now he's day to day. We got the Raiders next, so obviously it's going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, what do you
The
want to do?
Raiders.
Right. And if I'm already picking the Raiders to win this week, so that would make them 2-0. I don't need Jaden to come out here and try to, beat the world. I don't need him to come out here and try to be this hero or anything. I
Yeah.
need you to get healthy, you know?
Yep.
So
Don't
that's
run the
my
ball.
concern.
Don't run
No.
the ball because they
No.
they not just Green Bay, but these defensive players are on a whole nother level, man. They're
Come
on a
on.
whole. Did you see play of the week? Play of the freaking week. I still don't even know this guy's name. But did you watch the Kansas City game?
I
The
watched a
Dallas
little bit of it.
Eagles.
Yeah, yeah.
So when Kelsey got the interception, did you see that part
Mm,
when he got the interception? Did you
mm,
see that offensive lineman run down that corner?
mm,
Whoever got the interception
mm.
ran it. I mean, as fast as they can down the field on the sideline. Would have been gone, right? Because
Yeah.
at that point, everybody's at the end zone on that side. He's running. An offensive lineman ran him down and tackled him off the field. Man, it was beautiful. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. An
Okay. Let me
offensive
find
lineman
out.
running like that. I gotta figure out who it is. It stirred me up, Sean.
Oh,
I
let's
could
get that tape. I love
I
that
could
hustle.
not freaking believe it, man.
I,
Offensive lineman ran that boy down, and I know that Kansas City still lost, but if you got 300-pound dudes working like that to get a stop, boy, man,
they build them different. But
build
to
them
your
different.
point, these big boys now, they can run that 4.5 40. They can
100%.
run them 4.4s.
They
They
big
know what they're
boys,
doing.
baby.
They got speed now. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Jim Jones Exotics in here saying, "Hey, chill on my Saints." He said Mac did us dirty, man. Yo, he said we was just bad. Chill. He said football's back. Jalen been hard headed since LSU. Okay. He was supposed to learn from the Georgia LSU game. Yeah, they picked him up in that game. But he got his
Yeah.
butt kicked twice trying to run. And that is my concern with Jaden, is that I don't want him to feel like now he's got all the hype. Everybody's praising him. It's the RG3 effect. Everybody's giving him his flowers and praising him, and oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And so I don't want him to start thinking, okay, I've got to carry this whole thing on my team on my back. This is why we gave you more players. This is why we gave you 2 new tackles so that we could keep you upright, keep you healthy. If he tries to go in there and try to take on himself, these guys are spying him. They're playing zone, keeping everything in front of them. They're going to start taking target practice on Jaden. And he's still a small guy. He's still a wiry guy. He's not big and bulky.
100%.
You know what I mean? So I'm
100%.
concerned by that. I'm concerned. But look, let's go to you guys. Let's go to you guys. You just paid a dude, and now he out for what, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Bland got paid in the offseason. He's out. Turpin hurt. He's out. And he just got paid. I mean, I need everybody. I mean, I know the rules of the preseason, right? But we talked about it, Sean. They gotta play, man. They gotta play.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm with you. They back in the day, for those of you that watch football as long as we have, back in the day, game 2, game 3, and towards game 4, those starters are playing a good portion of that game. So they are getting ready for the season. Nowadays, you'll be lucky if you get a veteran starter to play any snaps in preseason. 100%. And it's rearing its ugly head now. Now, I mean, some of these injuries are fluke injuries, but at the same time, like I look at Terry. Terry sat in. Obviously, he's wanted to get his bag. They were holding out and everything. But he has been virtually non-existent these first 2 games because he has not been on the field. And I worry that he might succumb to an injury because he ain't on there. So, because of the lack of preparation or whatever. But I don't know, man. It's rough. Mike Stout, who's a fellow Cowboys fan, he said BB is hurt now, out for 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, man, it sucks, man. We got to go with Hoffman, but we got to do what it do. At this point, every man got to step up. We can't let it stop us, but we need Turpin back. We need BB back. Man, Cooper Beebe's a beast, man. We need him back, man. We
wanted him
back, and we need Turpin. We need Turpin back. But they did say it was just he hit his neck a little bit during a hit. So hopefully we got him. We'll be all right. Hopefully.
Yeah. So wait, do we play y'all soon? Because since all your players out, let's see if we can switch up that schedule so we can get in there.
I bet you would like to take advantage of that situation, Sean. But we all know what happened last year, even with my quarterback out. So with him in, you already know how it goes.
Okay.
With the Commanders.
It ain't happening. And it's a new year, okay? It's a new year. Yo, Nene, but look, let's talk about some of these other injuries. Joe Burrow. He's out for 3 months. Yeah. They have to do surgery on it.
Yeah. Hey, but Browning came in, didn't even make it look like it went any different. I mean, but we all know what Browning has done in the previous years. So I don't even want to make the argument that they could do something, but hey, when he came in this time, he did his job to make sure they won. So got to give it to him.
Again, I'll reference Cooper Rush, who came in for you guys, won 3 games, and then people started talking. Is Cooper in? And then what happened? He fell off. Like I just don't. You can't replace a Burrow. We know that. I just wonder if Browning could just keep it going. I mean, I know he's good, but they played the Jags.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is what it is. We got to see. I mean, Burrow played in the second quarter of preseason, and now he's out. Yeah, that's a reverse situation. You were right, because he was one of the ones to play. I just feel bad for him because it just seems like Burrow cannot catch a break after getting both of his dudes paid in the offseason. It's like, dang, man, are we ever going to see what it looks like to have a healthy Joe Burrow again?
No. I mean, you can only imagine what Joe Burrow had been, because this is like an every other year thing. You know what I mean? It happened in the second year, then it happened like his 4th year, and then it's every other year he's getting hurt and some substantial injury. And it makes you wonder, if they had him, how good would they have been? Did they go to more than just the one Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Like, he's that dude, man. So shout out to Jim Jones, said, yeah, preseason has changed so much since we started watching ball. Absolutely. And injuries are just the nature of the beast. And that's it at the end of the day. You can't control, what happens on the field. I mean, they know they signed up for a tough game. They know they signed up for this, and this potentially happened. But it just makes you wonder, like, where do you go from here? And then JJ's hurt too. Where do you go from here with those guys? Like,
But it is what it is. I mean, this is what the game is. It's a rough game. We already saw like a seizure, I guess, week 1. I don't even know what team that was. It was a seizure on the field week 1.
Yeah.
I am just like, look, it's a rough game. This is the game that we play. I'm just happy that they're able to walk off the field. But something's got to give, though, Sean, because it's just a lot of injuries. And I feel like at this point in time, we got to be able to go out and get players just because your players are hurt, your main players.
Right. They're gonna start probably expanding
I
the
bet you
practice
are, Kate.
squad and
I
stuff.
bet you are.
You know it. But he ain't no Smoky Smooth though. He ain't no cigar smoking in the locker room
He
smoking
ain't
his
no
smoke
smoky
though.
smooth.
He ain't smoking smoke. So yeah, I mean, hey, nothing we can do about these injuries, but we're gonna see a lot of the depth in a lot of these teams and
Yes.
see if they can show up, and that could make the difference. That can make or break some of these squads out here. So you know, um,
Yeah, the
you
O
know,
line definitely, and that's been the other issue. So they can complain about Burrows being hurt, but I mean, look how many sacks the man has taken in his career, which is crazy. The number of sacks is insane. He does not
yeah,
have a good offensive line. So I'm on the same boat as you, Kate.
yeah. The year that he went to the Super Bowl, didn't he break the record in most sacks given up in a season? I mean.
Sure did. Sure did. Sure did.
Hey, shout out to him. Yo, Jim Jones said, "Hey, both y'all crying. Well, we gonna have a quarterback. We don't have a quarterback at all. Hey, Rattler, going down. We not winning another game."
Hey, whose fault is that, man? Whose fault is that? That is not our fault. Your offense. I mean, your office, your front office should have went out and got Shador Sanders. We
mm,
know this.
mm.
We know that y'all should have got Shador. That quarterback is not doing it. If we're looking right now, teams need to be calling. If the Browns ain't ready to make the move, drop my man Shador so one of these teams can get him. Because there's plenty of teams right now that wish during the draft that they got Shador.
Now, I will say this. Because there was a story that just came out this week about Shador in the draft process, and apparently in the fifth round, before the Browns took him, the Ravens called and said, "We want to take you." Apparently, Shador said, "I'm going to decline. I don't want to sit behind Lamar. I want to have an opportunity to start." So he could have very well been in, over there in
Yeah, but
Baltimore.
that's a good case, though. I mean, when were you going to make? When was the Ravens ever going to get rid of Lamar? Lamar
Exactly.
got a current
Exactly.
contract, long contract. They're going to extend that contract. He is looking for a place where he could possibly become the starter eventually. I don't see
Mm-hmm.
that happening with Lamar no time soon.
Mm-mm.
So
Mm-mm.
unless he
No, and
plans
that's
on sitting 10 years,
he knew he would have sent, but that's why you go to a Browns or potentially a Saints. And look, Jim Jones said, "Man, they want him to fill the seats in jersey sales." I mean, you got
come
to do
on.
something.
That's what
You
it's
got to do
about. Bring
something.
some money. If you ain't going to bring money in with the fans through winning, bring them in by the attraction. Okay,
Yep.
we got
Yep.
Shador. We got the jersey sales. So
Yeah.
I would have took him. I mean, at this point, shoot, a whole bunch of teams, I think that they currently would have wanted Shador as a backup. But it
Oh,
is what it
absolutely.
is.
Oh, absolutely. Look, we got to keep this thing moving right along. We have a little segment of the show that we call Overreaction or Reality. And we're going to hit you with a couple of these really quickly. And I got to start with my homegirl, okay? Because you're just getting over. You're just getting over the trade her around the world. Nobody thought Micah was going to ever leave that star, but apparently, after laying down on the training table during a game, Jerry said, "You got to go. I run things here." And so Micah is gone. And we saw what happened in week one with Micah, and he was on a pitch count. Didn't really get in there that much. They just said rush, and that's what he did. We saw what he did against us, two playoff teams that made it to the divisional round a year ago. Overreaction to reality. The Packers are a Super Bowl contender now. They got Micah. What you think, Janae?
Yeah, I think that is not an overreaction. I think that's reality. But I also do think even without Micah Parsons, they would have been a good team this year. I was talking to Sean earlier. They're only putting Micah in, as needed because his back is still hurting. You saw him on the bike, running on the bike a lot. They didn't even need Micah, and they would have been a contender this year. They are very
Mm-hmm.
good, but with Micah, it's just like adding whipped cream on the top, man, because
Yeah.
it just makes the defense even better. They're hungrier. They look really, really good, Sean. They look really
Yeah.
good. But no, definitely reality. The reality.
Yeah.
Green Bay's up there.
I got to say the same thing. I after seeing those first 2 weeks, and the fact that Micah adds so much to a defense that was already good to begin with. I mean, as long as they stay healthy, and I feel like that's something we say about everybody, but as long as they stay healthy, yeah, I definitely think so. And the other part about this is that their offense is correct. You got Josh Jacobs running the ball. Jordan Love is a legit quarterback. A lot of people, there was some hype before the season, potential MVP,
Yeah.
and then some other people are kind of sleeping on him. We'll see. We'll see if he can and muster it up, if he can sustain it. But I think you have to put these guys in that conversation in the NFC East because they took down and handily they took down two of the best at the time, at least the best teams going off last year's schedule. They're there with Washington and Detroit.
Detroit.
So,
Yeah. Two of the top teams
gotta
from last year. You are absolutely right. So you got to give them props. It is reality. All right, Sean, I got one for you.
come on,
The Kansas City Chiefs, the team that we know right now are the dynasty team, the new
huh?
Patriots, right?
Yeah,
They are
yeah,
now 0-2, right?
yeah.
0-2. Is it an overreaction that the Kansas City Chiefs may not even make the playoffs
Woo.
at this point? Is it an overreaction with that
Mm,
division and how good that division is turning out to be? Or
mm.
is it reality?
Oh man, Janae, I feel like we're here every year. I feel like at the beginning of the season, every season, we're here talking about is this it for the Chiefs? Have they finally fallen off? And every year that we say they're not going to make the playoffs, somehow they're in the championship or the Super Bowl. But it's not an overreaction. It's a reality. The Chiefs have finally fallen off, and they're going to still play good in the season. They're going to still have their time. They might make the playoffs. I don't know. But I don't think they're focused as much on football. I mean, obviously there's a blockbuster wedding coming up, so maybe Taylor and the boys will be preoccupied. So we'll
Oh,
see.
here you go. Here you go. Don't do Kelsey like that. But I do think it could be a reality. We are watching this team, the team that we know as a dynasty, even last year. It doesn't even give the same flavor, right? Because they were playing worse last year, but they also were undefeated, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
weren't losing any games. They were the top for the reason. I think they only lost, 2 games all season last year? They
Mhm.
were really good just getting by, right?
Mhm.
Now, just getting by isn't good enough, right? So,
Mhm.
the 2 games in a row we're now witnessing the dynasty of our time, of this
Yeah.
time, don't look quite the same.
Mm-mm.
So, I'm
It
thinking it's
don't.
a reality.
Yeah, yeah, yo! Shout out to Jim Jones. He said Worthy, the Xavier Worthy, the wide receiver, cussed out Kelsey because
Yes.
Kelsey wasn't running the route right, or he said he's preoccupied. Maybe she
And
needs to be
dropping
focusing on
balls,
this.
man. You dropping at clutch time situations too. Come on now. That's
Said,
ridiculous.
look, he said he need to worry more about running routes instead of waving to his girlfriend.
Man, look, and this is what's going to happen all season, ladies and gentlemen. Kelsey, get it together, or they're going to blame your situation on the off field. You got
Come
to get it
on.
together because that drop at that critical moment, man, you cost your team. You cost your team.
Mm, that's gonna be interesting. Yo, we got one more for you. One more for you. Overreaction or reality? First 2 weeks of the season not look good for our friends in Chicago. They put all their hope and dreams on this one quarterback, Mr. Caleb Williams, who got picked before Jaden Daniels. Is it an overreaction reality? Caleb Williams is a bust.
Mm. Oh, Sean, what a
Mm,
question.
mm.
Because I don't know, man. I don't think I'm willing to call it a bust, but it
Ugh.
don't look good though. They gave you a squad in this off season, but
Yeah.
I can't call it a bust. I can't call it a bust. Nate, I'm with you, man. I can't
Yep.
call it a bust
What up, Nate?
because I just feel like they got time, right? It's just the
Yeah.
first 2 weeks. I think that, we'll know more about week 5, 6, but the
Mm-hmm.
first 2 weeks we got to give justice. And I think during the preseason when I saw them, I thought that they looked really good. that first game, they look decent.
Exactly.
You know, it's not that they're like bad. So I don't want to say a bust. So I'm gonna give it another year because it does take rookies time. He's a second year in the league. So we'll see. Not everybody is going to have a once in a lifetime rookie come in and get you to the championship, Sean.
You say once in a lifetime, or did you say a career of it? Because we're
No,
about to just
once in a
make a
lifetime.
career beating you
That's
guys.
it.
Oh,
That's it.
okay.
That's
We'll
it.
see. We clearly the number 2 overall pick was the right pick. So there we go. Kelsey looked awful.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Look, I I want to give him another year like you. Okay, this is only his second year. We know teams kind of they figured him out. He's got a new coach, but the weapons that he has around him, 2 solid tight ends, solid wide receiver. Yeah, he's got defense now. I'll say his secondary. There's been a lot of injuries on his secondary, so maybe that hurt. But he, like you said, that first game, he was looking okay. He was doing what he needed to do to win, and then he just totally fell apart.
Yeah,
and then
egg that crumbled real fast.
Right, and then I know you can't play defense, so I know you couldn't do anything to stop those 52 points that the Lions scored in this past week. But you only put up 21.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Kate said, I've been saying it since his days at USC. And a lot of people are kind of looking back at that now and saying, was it maybe more? Maybe we all got on the hype train too quick. Because if you look at that senior year after he won the Heisman, he didn't look nearly as good as he did the year before. So
that's true. That is true. That is true.
We'll see. But I say overreaction though, because I still do. I'm not going to give up on him just yet. But yeah,
I think we got to cool it down. I think you got to give him some time. Like you said, new coach, new everything. Give it some time. I'm not willing to call a bust yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yet. So we will see. We will see, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Capital Y.
I think Benjamin looked good, better during preseason. Yeah, and I saw that too, and maybe he did. But I don't think. I think Chicago they would revolt if they took Caleb Williams out.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
They ain't doing that.
They did too much for him. They did too much for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So look, that is our overreaction or reality, and let us know kind of some of your overreactions or reality. We're gonna take a quick breather before we go into our favorite 2 segments of the show. We'll be right back. Let's go, our boy Anton Benton, man. If you need some work done, please, you got to contact him. If you need his information, please hit us up. We can get it to you. He does amazing work, man. Amazing work. Yeah. And now he's stationed. He lives now in Virginia Beach in the 757. But do not let that stop you. He will travel up and down the East Coast. He's even traveled as far as Denver, Colorado in the Midwest. So the guy will travel. He does, like Janae said, he does great work. And we always want to shout out our guy with small businesses. He created that on his own, brought it up from the ground. You want to talk about somebody pulling themselves up by the bootstraps? My man's doing big things, man. Definitely get in touch with him. Please. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all being here with us, and we know why you guys come. Because you guys want to ask that age-old question. That make me crazy. Does that make me crazy? Look, this is one of our longest running topics because people really think that me and Sean got something wrong with us, right? But
just like to think that we're sane, but you guys may think we're a little crazy. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sean, what is your first? Does that make me crazy?
You know, I came into Thursday's game. You know, still riding high from the NFC Championship. You know, even though we lost, still riding high after only giving up 6 points, not 37, to the Giants. You know, and I felt good. And then we went into Lambeau, and we ran into that buzzsaw. And I haven't seen a team that good since last year's Philadelphia Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming out with it right here, right now. I know it's only 2 weeks, but does that make me crazy? The Green Bay Packers will make it to the NFC Championship game, baby.
That make me crazy.
I don't know. You don't seem that crazy on that one, Sean. You don't seem that crazy. You know, we gonna see. We gonna see. Since you was being nice on the first round, I'm not nice.
Okay.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go ahead and give it to y'all. I am telling you right now that the Mahomes as we know it will not make the playoffs. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
I said it. I said it.
Oh my goodness. Mahomes will make. Oh.
I said it.
Okay. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, you guys didn't come here to see us play nice. You came here to see us swing for the fences. And there's an age-old rivalry on this show where we know the real team always prevails, maybe not on the field, but in life. Because the Commanders, we have come from the depths and we are going to the mountaintop. And along that way, there's an old nemesis that has given us trouble, but not anymore. Our time is now, our season is this year, and we will sweep the Dallas Cowboys. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Sean, stop it.
There you go.
Stop.
Starting off the right way. Let's go.
Let's go. Since we getting down and dirty right now.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Not only will Washington not beat the Dallas Cowboys this season, the Dallas Cowboys will be number 2 in the division, which has never happened because we always have the same a different number 1 team in the division. But Washington won't be a factor this year because the Dallas is taking its spot back with the top 2 NFC East team. The Dallas Cowboys will place number 2 and be a wild card in the playoffs. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
What? What?
It's a brand new day, ladies and gentlemen. The days of Washington being better than my Cowboys. Now that my boy Dak Prescott is back and healthy, ready to take his command over the Commanders.
So, somebody come get your girl. Come get your girl. Because I think she finally went off the deep end. Okay? Because it ain't happening. Woo! It ain't happening. Let's go. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more thing to talk about. We appreciate you being here. Look, Jim Jones said, you flirting with crazy. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. If I flirt with crazy or is Sean flirting with crazy?
Hey, this is realistic.
A little crazy.
We know what's going to happen. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more topic, and that is the longest running segment on Let's Talk Football, the Down and Dirty, baby.
The Down and Dirty, man. You already know this is the part where me and Sean get to just express our feelings at the end of the show because we just it's all about all of us talking football, right? But the fact that we started this show, we wanted to make sure we get to the down and dirty, how me and Sean like to finish our shows. So Sean, what is your down and dirty?
Now, Obviously, this time in our country is very polarizing. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and if you're not careful, you can get caught up going down this rabbit hole, going down that rabbit hole, believing this, believing that, and then all of a sudden you're now hitting here bickering and staying up late, arguing and back social media, all this nonsense. My down and dirty this week is don't take your eyes off the prize.
Come on.
Don't let this other stuff distract you because we know with which where our strength comes from. We don't have to worry or be concerned with these things because we have somebody fighting for us. So you don't want to sit here and get caught up in this day-to-day back and forth with people that are just about the bickering in the back and all that stuff. You do what you continue to do. You pray. You keep those loved ones close. You stand firm. I'm not sitting here saying let people run over you or don't say. You stand firm on your beliefs, but you also understand that there's a bigger picture at play. And when there's a bigger picture at play, you don't get yourself caught up with the other little small stuff. Because if you do, then you'll get distracted and all of a sudden you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing throughout life. So make sure you keep your eyes on the prize at all time because that is where you're headed. And you don't want any of this stuff to be roadblocks to hold you back. That's my down and dirty.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I love that. I love that. Oh man, I just got to make sure that I talk about for the down and dirty that I just feel like you got to live in the moment, right? You got to live in the moment. Things could be going crazy around you, but you got to take full advantage of every moment, Sean. I got to tell the story about how we both have been wanting to start a show 8 seasons ago. 8 seasons ago. And
yes.
My boy came together out of nowhere just so we can, sorry, my dog is going crazy, but
you good.
Just so we can come together and start a show about football. We both love the game of football. You got a Dallas fan, you got a Washington fan. We've been like this for years.
Yes.
Before the show, 8 seasons before the show, way before the show. And now we are here now. You got to take advantage of the moments, man. If something out there you want to do or you believe in, do it, right? Yeah. Take advantage of the moment. There's no time like the present. I saw a quote that says, whether you believe in yourself or don't, the answer really is what you think, right? It's like what you think, right? So if you believe that you can do it, do it. If you don't think that you can do it, you ain't gonna do it, right?
Right.
So you gotta be out there trying to do what makes you happy. We live in a time where people are not living long lives. We see on Facebook all the time somebody our own age passes away. We gotta take full advantage of the moment. We got to be as free and happy as possible. Nobody's going to make you happy like you make you happy, right? You know what your dreams are in the midnight hour. You know what you've been craving for or what you've been trying to drive to. You got to do it, right? Believe in yourself that you can do it and take advantage of the moment. Because I promise you, if we didn't take advantage of the moment 8 seasons ago, we wouldn't be here right now, man. We wouldn't be in each other's lives as much as we are right now. So I just, I thank God because I know that he put this together, but the fact that I get to do this every season with my boy, Sean Spencer, it just makes my day, man. So remember, live in the moment. Only you know what your dreams are, but only you can do it. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. Yes, absolutely.
That's
here we go.
Dirty, baby.
Come on with it.
Sean, 8 seasons.
8. Come on now. 8. Come on.
I love it.
Come on. Yo, shout out to
you guys for joining it. Oh, we got a comment?
Oh, Jim Jones saying good stuff, y'all. He said double up.
Brother. I'm so glad you decided to tune in. Tune in next week, next
Keep
Monday.
Coming.
We're back at this thing, man. We are super excited. We appreciate y'all. Like, share, tell somebody about the show. We want to talk to you on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever we're streaming. We want to talk to you. This is what the show is all about. Let's talk football. So we got to get out of here, Sean. Anything else you want to say?
Hey, hit us up, like she said, on Let's Talk Football in the group or just in our personal chats. Overreaction in reality, we're going to start doing that more. Hit us up with some of the things that you think are potential overreactions or realities. and where you stand, where something that you think would be a good talking point. And
100%.
also, if y'all want, we know y'all in the comments. A lot of y'all come on the show from time to time. Hit us up if you want to come on, Jim. If you want to hit us up and come on and just vent about your Saints, hey, come on through.
Let's go.
Jay,
We see
you
you,
ready?
J Red. We see you, J Red.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
Daddy Red right there.
Now we here. Now we here, my guy.
You let me get beat up all show, and now you want to talk. Wow.
He knew it was. He knew what it was.
Wow.
He didn't want that smoke. He didn't want that.
Speaking of J Red, man, I shout out to his music, man. He's been putting out music. If you don't know my man J Red,
Yes.
J Red is the man. Listen to his music. We hope that we can eventually be able to get with him, post him up on our show.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody else. If you guys are working on something, got a project, you guys got a commercial, you guys got some music you want us to do, we can do that. This is about a community, man. This is Let's Talk Football, but it's a family, man. Anything that you guys are doing and you guys want to be broadcasted on this show, hit us up. We are not like that. We are good people. We want to make sure we're promoting you like y'all love us. All right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And look, Janae and I, we started with just us two, but now we have several shows with 30 plus people in there doing shows, talking football, just being about this. And we brought these people on so we can help elevate them. We wanted to give everybody else the shot and just the joy that we have talking football. We want other people to have that opportunity. Jarrett, he's been on here, Ben, Delilah, Kate, all these people have been on here. But what also we're trying to do is uplift our people, uplift the ones around us. We got a platform and we're trying to help y'all out. So definitely come with it. But yo, let's get out of here, Nene.
Let's do it. Look, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. You already know. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
See y'all next week, baby.
Let's go.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man losing so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let